guys agree, but I just think it makes Minecraft look absolutely incredible. But let's not waste too much time. I realise I actually have 20 levels already on the hotbar there, so I think we should actually try and kill ourselves so that we have a proper fresh start. So this is going to be quite the dramatic start to this Let's Play. Let's see if there's a way we can get some height in the shopping district. If you aren't familiar with my server, this is the shopping district. It's where you can come and sell and buy everything you could possibly want. It's where you can make your millions on the server, I suppose. I suppose the difficult thing about the start is finding a good place to set up, and that's a little challenge that we have right now, actually. But like I said, I want to get to the top of a tower to throw myself off. Maybe we can climb up onto the roof of this thing. This is Azareth's house. He's got a lovely storage area. I have access to most people's storage because I own the server, and I think most people have trusted me, but we do actually have a land claiming plugin, so there's no real risk of you losing your stuff. Right, let's throw ourselves off here. Actually, that's quite a good point. I can get a few basic starter items. God, this is going to be a bit repetitive. Hopefully we will spawn back in the spawn dome where we just started. Oops. Nice little piggy. Alrighty then. Oh, we still have 20 levels. Okay, well, I don't know what's happened there. I guess we'll stick with the 20 levels. There's a number of mini games on the server that are all quite good fun, and I think we're going to introduce a way of allowing you to make money on the server through this sort of in-game currency, through these mini games to kind of give an sort of incentive, I suppose. Oh, there's a nice dog there. Is that your dog? Billy's food truck. I need to get myself a dog, I think. Okay, so just to remind myself, there is a way of getting some starter tools on the server. So let's get ourselves a kit for claiming. I have about 10 billion blocks I can claim with. I think everyone starts with 100 or 1,000 if I'm not mistaken. Feel free to read this at your leisure. If you're new to the server, you'll probably do well to read this, get yourself started. And I think there's also tools, all there's samplings as well. A new kit has been added by one of the admin, I'm assuming. Right, that's brilliant. So, oh, we actually get iron to start off with. That's quite good, isn't it? I didn't realise we'd added iron. That might be a little bit OP. I think I'm gonna get rid. I think, feel free, anyone who joins the server, to use iron to coal if they have any lying around. But I will certainly use. Oh, here's a mine. That could be quite nice. Although it might not be the smartest idea to start mining this near to spawn. I might find it awfully difficult to find any ore. It's probably all been mined out. But there is a castle on the hill over there, which, with the shaders turned on, just looks absolutely amazing. I have to say, I really do love the shaders. Let's make our way over to this side. I think actually that monstrosity on the edge of the hill, one of these at least, was my starter base. I think this one might have been it. I did attempt to start playing on the server myself at one point, but I didn't get very far. I think this is actually mine, so I'm going to take a few things like the saplings and whatnot. I think I might even have a bed up here, so that is quite useful. Apparently not. I do, however, have this is 100% mine. You're gonna have to believe me when I tell you that I'm not just stealing people's stuff. But we've got a nice little fire right now. Unfortunately, we don't have enough wool to sleep through the night, so we are going to have to be dreadfully careful that we're not snuck up on. But we have got absolutely tons of wood. It feels a bit cheaty. I tell you what, let's get rid of all of this. In fact, let's get rid of all of it. I'll keep the coal because it might be quite difficult for us to find coal. I had one, didn't I? It might be quite difficult for us to find coal this near to spawn, as I imagine it's probably all been built. I have no idea what this monument is meant to be, but this is quite a nice view overlooking the shopping district all the way from up here. These lovely sort of ornate buildings these two here at least, were built by a player by the name of MF234. This one was built by Precrafted, one of the admin. There's a kind of an underground nice little shop here built by Goose as well. And out into the distance over here is the first real city, I suppose. Oh, we've got a visitor, 2 visitors. Might be worth 3 visitors. Yeah, let's get going. Let's not. I watched a. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's get out of here. What film did I watch recently where they said the key to survival is movement, but not jumping off cliffs movement? Okay, well it is now It's named after the legend himself, Squiddy. There are quite a few new residents in this area, I believe. This is SM's place. He's a recent addition to the server. Oh, what is this? Is this some sort of notice board? New space for new Squiddy Land members from Let's Plays. Let's Plays channel, let me know if you want to join Squiddy Land. We advertised the server out to Let's Play. I think maybe 1 or 2 people joined, but it wasn't quite the huge influx of people that we were kind of expecting. Nevertheless, though, this is still one of my favourite places on the server, alongside Flare City and a few other places. I just love the extensiveness of Squiddy Land, and as the sun sets, it's quite an appropriate time to go have a little look around. There are some very formidably sized sort of office block buildings up here. I would quite like to actually build a house here, but perhaps we'll leave that for another day. I would like to ask permission from Squiddy. I'm sure you'd say yes, but I would like to ask as if I were any other new member. Stop poverty, join the Communist Party today. So this large building here is actually with all the lovely multicoloured beams, is actually owned by the Communist Party. Very interesting. We have a dream, join the Communist Party today. Now, I think all of this propaganda is likely spearheaded by this building over here. There are some lovely buildings. I recommend coming and checking these out if you want to see more sort of upfront. Fight the rich, join the Communist Party today. Yeah, this is the Communist Party headquarters over here. You'll feel free to join them. Membership cards. I have one right here. I'm actually going to put that back just for now. Just not saying anything about my political position. Just oh, we're running out of food, aren't we? Maybe we can find someone's furnace to use. Now I think this I kind of want a nice view. So maybe something up on the hillside here would be quite nice, looking out onto the ocean, overlooking all of the shops and a nice view of the dome as new players join maybe. That's quite a cool idea. Although there are quite a few sort of rundown buildings, which I'm not too big of a fan of. That building over there was a small construction that I never actually finished myself. This area could actually do with a bit of a clean up, if I'm honest. That might be a job for myself, in sort of creative mode at some point. Not really sure what's going on there. I might actually, yeah, I think this will need cleaning up because it's probably not helping the performance of the server greatly. Oh, this is quite a nice spot. I tell you what, I'm not gonna say no to a view of the dome. Oh, what a view of Giraffe's maze as well. That is beautiful from this point of view. This is one of the, I guess you could call it a mini game. One of our players built this entirely in survival mode. This amazing maze. No pun intended. I am yet to run it, but it looks absolutely beautiful, I must say. So this could be quite a nice spot to set up in actually. Maybe we'll go a little bit over here. Then we've also got a view of our museum. This strange looking structure floating in the sky is sort of a monument to all those who have contributed in some way to the server, I suppose. And it's actually, that's not really true. It's more people who have I don't know, have the record in mini games and things like that. But I'd quite like to, although it does also have a statue for it also has a statue for the first person to defeat the Ender Dragon, although I don't think anyone's claimed that yet, so I think that's quite important too. Right, 8 cobblestone, that's the perfect for a furnace. That was quite lucky, wasn't it? Let's pop all those in there. And I'll tell you what, I might actually just sort of sort this place out a little bit while that all cooks up. We've got a nice view of Big LG's castle over there. Oh, this thing. It'll be worth discussing. It's part of the history of the server though, I don't know. Interesting tower here as well. And I love the view. I've got a great view here. I've got the museum. I have the castle. I have the spawn dome. I have the shopping district, and I have the maze. I am very privileged. Okay, so does this have a bit more wood in it? I need to get down. There we go. Let's create a little bit of space. Tell you what, let's get rid of. Oh, that's an interesting thing over there. Might be worth checking that out. See, some people, well, a lot of people, as is with many servers, it's not unique to this server, but with many servers, I think people just kind of jump in, play for an hour or two, and then log off and never return. I've certainly done that on many sort of open survival servers. So people kind of jump in, leave their mark, and even if things are left half built or half burnt down even, they probably won't mind it being removed, but it's whether or not we should keep them just for the sake of history. Hard to say really. I should probably discuss that on the Discord server. Right, so I once again haven't been searching for sheep, but I do see a lovely looking cottage over here. I think this is owned by MF as well. A great builder. Really, really brilliant builder. Yeah, this is his wheat farm, I believe. So, I'll tell you what, he's got a great position as well. This water tower and this thing, they are very obscuring, so maybe it would be quite nice to remove them. This is lovely, isn't it? This is MF's. Oh, he doesn't have a bed in here. I was very much hoping he would have a bed that I could use, but apparently not. Perhaps this is a good place to end the episode anyway. We found a nice little spot and we've got a few resources here and there. Yeah, so there's a spawner down here. I believe this was built by Pre-Crafted and Cryptic maybe. And there's a mine down this way. We could just there's a bed in the maze. There might be a kind of a respawn point in the maze. Oh dearie. That is not what I wanted to see. I think this is a good place to stop in that case. Don't you? Yeah, wow, oh my gosh, look at all of the bad guys. And the ASMR medic sign is lit up with sea lanterns. I did not even know that. Thank you to whoever's done that. That looks really cool, really cool. Let's see if we can outrun these creepers. I want to see if I. Oh god, there are so many bad guys. I can hear us being shot at. And there we go. I want to get over here because it looks like there's a base over here. And I would assume a base. Oh wow, this is cool. A base means a bed. Lovely. There we go. And it's daytime. I still think that it is. I don't know who actually owns this place. I hope that they've claimed it. Let's get prepared for a fight. I tell you what, I could spend absolutely ages just exploring rather than actually playing. But that is not the point of this series. But yeah, we found ourselves a little spot. We've got starter items. We've done a bit of mining, a little bit. We've cut down a few trees. We've basically just got ourselves started. This is one of the random structures that's been placed in the world by one of the admin. I believe there is technically loot to be had in those random structures, and they're dotted, like I said, randomly around the world. So there's a nice little addition by pre-crafted. But let's make our way back to our location, and I think that we will call it there for an episode. I hope that you enjoyed, guys. Let me know what you think, whether you're hoping to see anything in particular from the series, or if you want me to take it in any particular direction. And like I said, do join the Discord if you haven't already, and play alongside us together. It'll be really good fun to get as many people as possible onto the server, I think. So I think I'm gonna sign off by planting all my trees down and getting my little orchards